Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on my plans for the channel moving forward. I always say this like it's so dramatic and it's really not, but so in the previous video, the video previous to this that I recorded, I talked about kind of like wanting to get back on track with things and adjusting to switching from mostly day shift, well, entirely day shift to mostly night shift with a few day shifts thrown in there. And what I really would like to do is try to get back to a regular upload schedule. So what that is going to look like, hopefully, don't hold me to anything because I can't really like promise like for daily uploads, but what I would like to do is upload at least every other day. Preferably, like, it would be nice if I could do an everyday type of schedule, but I don't know that I would be able to film enough to make that happen. Being on night shift is going to be a little bit of an adjustment, like I said, so I don't anticipate this happening right away, but I would like to definitely go back to uploading way more frequently. There was a little bit of a hiccup. I decided to make all my videos private on my channel just because of certain comments that I had gotten on a video where I was talking about like how they referred to us in the clinic as being nurses. And I know that I'm not a nurse yet. I know that. I've never claimed to be a nurse. In that video, I referred to myself as a nurse, and I should not have, because again, I'm not a nurse yet. I have worked on prerequisite courses. I have been waitlisted and all of that and chose to pursue other things. Obviously now I am working towards a career as a sleep tech. I mean, I am in a career as a sleep tech, just non-certified yet. So in that video at that time, I was referring to myself as a nurse because that is what I was trying to explain. Like, the hospital refers to us as nurses. Everybody in the clinic, as far as like whether you're a medical assistant or an LPN, they refer to you as so-and-so's nurse. So let's say you work with Dr. Smith and you're a medical assistant. They refer to you as Dr. Smith's nurse. And is that right? No. But in that video, I was trying to like explain that that's how they referred to us. And I got a lot of comments about how wrong that was. And I do agree that I should not have referred to myself that way. But because of all of the drama and because I have gotten such nasty comments that never made it to that video because of the filters, like where they filter out nasty comments, like I chose to make all my videos private, and moving forward, I am only going to be making 7 months of videos public at a time. So once a video has been up for 7 months, it's going private. Because I'm not, like, I can't, there were videos that I posted when I first started YouTube that, yes, it got me a lot of views, and like, I loved the interaction with people. I also loved like being able to have that knowledge base for people to refer back to, like if they had a question about something CNA related. I shared a whole lot of videos sharing like every single tip that I could think of that might help somebody else who was just starting out as a CNA. And that was my whole intention, like when I really got serious on my channel. A lot of CNA related content and phlebotomy and medical assisting and like going through that whole process of becoming certified in those different aspects of things. And like, I felt like I disappointed all of my subscribers by referring to myself as a nurse when I'm not. And like I said, it was not my intention to say, hey, I'm a nurse, because I know I'm not. It was more explaining how the hospital and other people in the hospital were referring to us. And as I got caught up in talking about it, I referred to myself as a nurse multiple times. So again, I'm not a nurse. I am a medical assistant, a certified phlebotomist, a CNA still, and now I am working on training to become a CPSGT, eventually RPSGT, which is Certified Polysomnographic Technologist, eventually Registered Polysomnographic Technologist, which is the people who are trained to run your sleep studies. So, you know, I felt like I disappointed a lot of people, and then like after all of my videos were privated, I missed talking to you guys. Like, I missed seeing your comments come through for like, oh, you know, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, or thank you so much for sharing your tips. Like, I truly enjoy sharing knowledge with you guys, and if there's tips and tricks that I can share with people that are helpful, I love to do that. And I don't plan on stopping. But like I said, there's only going to be 7 months of videos public at a time, because I just can't, like, mentally I was not in a good space to deal with the comments that were coming through, and to deal with some of the really nasty, like, I was getting comments telling me to kill myself, telling me how much of an awful person I was. And I just want to apologize to the couple of people whose comments I responded to publicly on that video. It was nothing against you. It had more to do with the other comments that could not be seen on my channel. I know I came across a little bit aggressive, and I apologize for that, because that was never my intention. I'm not an aggressive person. Like, honestly, I hate confrontation. I hate arguments. Like, I like bringing a smile to people's face, and I like helping people. And I think that that's why I like working in the medical field so much, because it gives me a venue to do that in a meaningful way. And so I apologize for kind of lashing out at the people that were sending me those comments, because like the people that were commenting are people that have watched my videos for a while, and they're people that I'm subscribed to. And, you know, like, I felt awful for days after that, and I definitely needed the break to kind of get my mind back into a more positive space. But I just want you to know that I don't plan on going anywhere. I do hope that by making all those videos private, that eventually I can share more fresh content, even though, like, obviously those older videos that are private now definitely helped people, because I would get a lot of comments every day from videos that were made like back in 2016, when I first became a CNA, when I first got my first CNA job, like talking about, you know, questions about, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? Like, I still want to help you, and I still plan to make those types of videos, but I also want it to be more relevant and more updated content, because obviously, like, things are different in my mind than they were back in 2016. So like the way that I see things, the way that I view different topics is different. And so I feel like by privating videos after 7 months, it's going to give me a chance to kind of refresh content and keep things more up to date. Obviously, I know I'm behind in posting, but it will give me a chance to keep things a little bit more up to date, and not so, it won't let things become so outdated. And, you know, if I find that a video is doing really good as far as like CNA tips or CNA hacks and things like that, I can go and refilm a video, or I can update it with new tips and tricks and things like that. So I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. I definitely want to be more present on my channel. I want to film more. I want to share more vlogs of my daily life. I want to talk more about topics that I feel like are important in my life, or just in the medical field, as a CNA, as a medical assistant, as a phlebotomist, as a sleep tech trainee, as someone who is going through A-step training. I want to share all these things with you. So please don't think that I'm just going to disappear, because that's not my intention. I just want to keep things more fresh and relevant on my channel. So that is why the 7-month thing is occurring. And plus, it will give me a break. As far as like, if there's a video that I post that gets a whole bunch of negative comments, which tends to happen with certain things, especially controversial topics, I will have the ability to turn that video off after 7 months. I mean, I could turn it off regardless, but I want to share things with you guys, so I want it to be posted, if that makes sense. Like if I took the time out of my life to create a video talking about something that I'm passionate about or that means something to me, I want to share it with you guys. So yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys understood. I know I kind of went all over the place with this video, but that is my little channel update. Definitely let me know if you guys have any questions or topics you would like me to discuss on my channel in the future. And I look forward to seeing you all. And again, I apologize to those of you that I kind of lashed out at with that recent video. So yeah, I will talk to you guys next time.